Welcome to a November that's going to be all recorded out of sequence. Why? Because my laptop has died. The one that I normally record these videos onto. And therefore, as per the caption that you've just seen, November the 2nd, I'm not recording this on November the 2nd, I'm recording this on November the 22nd. Because I've spent the intervening time taking the laptop apart and trying to rescue its hard disk and discovering that its hard disk is really dead. And so the things that came in on the 2nd and that I unpackaged and said, oh, look what I've just received, I think those are lost. So I'm going to recap as to what I had on the 2nd. I had A Field in England by Jim Williams, which I got directly from Invaders Bandcamp site, I think. In retrieving it to show it here, I discovered that I've got a digital download card code as well, which I hadn't spotted the first time, so it's good to revisit that. And I also received various things on CD, which included the TV version of Robin Hood by Andy Price from the BBC. It was Robin Hood Day last month, and I posted sort of various of the Robin Hood scores that I'd got, you know, including Michael Kamen and Geoffrey Bergen and various other people, obviously, Doreen Carwithen, and said to people, what are your favourites? Who do you like? And somebody very much recommended that. I've played that. That is good. I do like that. I've played that through a couple of times now. Some other people mentioned John Barry's Robin and Marion. I've had a look around. I've now got a copy of that on order from FSM CDs. So those will top those up. But other things that I received, a couple of Miklos Rojas, The Seventh Sin, Green Fire, and that's paired with Boani Junction. And also topping up my Jaws collection, there was the 3-disc version of the original one came out a month or two ago, and I've had lots of copies of the original Jaws for ages, and I've had Jaws 2 for a while, but I've never had 3 or 4. I managed to get hold of a copy of Jaws 3D by Alan Parker at a decent price. That's actually a good score. So it's now only Jaws the Revenge by Michael Small that I'm still on the lookout for. Yeah, those are the things that came in on the 2nd. The next clip you will see is from the 9th, which was recorded here on this desktop, and which will have a comment about me saying that the other laptop has died. Maybe I'll get that hard disk working. It seems unlikely. I've tried various disk repair and recovery apps, and they're all just kind of going with it. Anywho, yeah, we're in the last third of November. I'm sure there'll be a few more things over the next few days. Okay, it's Sunday the 9th. I've been away for a while, during which time my laptop has died. I'm using external webcam on my desktop at the moment and hoping that everything works. While I was away, I bought Oklahoma Crude by Henry Mancini from a local record shop, and while I was away, World of Books delivered some CDs. Let's have a look at them. Oh, they've gone to the expense of putting a plastic bag inside another plastic bag. That'll do the trick for protection, won't it? I shouldn't be sarcastic. It's better than just straight in one plastic bag, which is what they always used to do. So, what do we have here? We have David Newman's version of Tarzan. We have Dmitry Tiomkin's Friendly Persuasion. And we have Bruce Broughton's Carried Away. The Tarzan actually still sealed. The other two are clearly second hand. Let's get into the Tarzan. So all that away. It's fairly minimal booklet in that. Yeah, there we are. Those keep me going for a bit. It's Tuesday the 11th, box from Screen Archives. So let's see what this lot contains. Just the two discs. We have Barry DeVorson's The Warriors and the new release of James Newton Howard's Flatliners. Marvellous. Right, it's Saturday the 15th. Posty's just dropped two things off. That one will be a film. Yeah, that's the couch trip. What a knackered DVD case that is, but it doesn't matter. Well, as long as the disc's alright, it doesn't matter anyway. Which it seems to be. This will be CD though. One can goes away into the bag. This feels like one of those bags that's full of smushed up paper. Right, yes, right. This is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is from Oxfam. It's one of those ones that's usually unaccountably expensive. This was 25 quid, which is a bit expensive, but a lot cheaper than it usually is for this disc. So I thought I'd go for that. Michael Giacchino, obvs. Very nice. It's Wednesday the 19th. Nice and sunny now, as you can see by the sunlight on the wall behind me, but it was snowing this morning. Anyway, the postie has just delivered a thing, so let's have a look at it. This, I suspect, might be a thing that was well, let's get into it. Oh no, this is not the one I thought it was. This is oh dear, jewel case is a bit smashed up. This is The Reader by Nico Muhly. I haven't got anything by him. It was I think another composer. Well, it might have been Craig Armstrong was recommending it on Edith Bowman's radio show last weekend. So I thought, okay, well I'll trust this person and give it a go. Yeah, so I think this jewel case is going to need replacing, but disc itself looks in decent nick. So, do you know Nico Muhly's music at all? If anybody's got any opinions or reviews, let me know. See what this is like. It's Friday the 21st. Postie's just delivered this from Rare Waves. This will be something that I originally ordered from Hive back in the summer, and it's only earlier this month that they finally admitted that their supplier couldn't get it to them. So I reordered it elsewhere. It did cost me about £4 more, but that is Daniel Pemberton's Fly Me to the Moon. So instead of being about 15 quid, it was about 19. It was a bit of a bummer, but there we are. Especially when it comes in a digipack with no booklet. So all the information you get is what's on the inside front panel. Yeah. High spec productions you get these days. So I suppose you have to be grateful to get a CD at all, eh? Anyway, there we are. Pemberton's always fun. And then I was away for the last 2 days of November and the first 2 days of December, during which time a couple of things arrived. But I'll include those in the December video because I'm not sure which day they arrived on. I suspect it probably wasn't the Saturday. So in the meantime, stay fresh, cheese bags.